here with Audia at the Jamaica Island Nutrition Network Conference. Audia, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
So you are a board member for GIN, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm actually the vice chairman of GIN.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what type of experience do you bring to GIN?
Okay, so GIN focuses mainly on nutrition. I'm a food scientist, more with a food technologist hat, and sustainable agricultural systems. So I think we have closed the loop. We're looking at the production side, we're looking at the safety side in terms of the quality of the food, and we look at nutrition. And because we're focusing on school children, I think you need that balance.
Yeah, I think you're right. And some of the common themes today were working with others in collaboration, those sorts of things. And it does actually sound like you are closing that loop.
Exactly.
You're the missing piece.
Thank you.
So talk to me about the conference. Why was it important to throw this event?
I think the conference couldn't have come at a better time. In the morning, you heard several presentations talking about the COVID experience and post-COVID, and some of the data that was gathered in terms of nutrition, the impact of nutrition, of COVID on nutrition. And I think it was a wake-up call for many. Nutrition has to be part of the conversation going forward in everything we do. I mean, we are what we eat, and that whole phrase about food being your medicine, medicine your food is resurfacing. But it's not a cliche. We have to be aware of the impact of poor nutrition, food insecurity, and nutrition insecurity on the economy, on the development of a country, on crime and violence, you name it. So I think this conference was very special in that it brought all of this together, and it awakened both students who were present, as well as private sector, as well as the converted persons, nutritionists and dietitians, and food scientists such as myself, as the big picture. It's a win-win-win. I like to talk about the 3 wins. It's not just 2, it's 3 wins.
Yeah, I mean, food is fuel.
Definitely.
And it's probably pretty wise to fuel your youth as an investment in the future.
Exactly. And we feel that working with from the early childhood development stage, so children even less than 5, if you can start changing their eating habits and their food habits from early and get them excited, get them excited about fresh fruits and vegetables, the colors and the crunchiness, and move them away from some of the, I'm a food scientist, but some of the highly processed foods, I think would be better off. I shared the anecdote about children who were just difficult to manage, under 5-year-old, coming to school, having a sweet drink before they came, and coming to school and having a soda, and they were just so hyperactive. And once they introduced a system where they had water more and cut out the sweet drinks, there was a transformation.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what was one of your main takeaways from the event today?
Takeaway, as you mentioned, stakeholder partnerships. I think we see the seed growing. You can see private sector has an interest, and we got some powerful stories coming from the US in terms of how private sector can be engaged. We see the non-government organizations such as GIN. We see the education fraternity, the health fraternity, industry. So, we have the role of parents and the community.
Yeah.
So, that's a strong message that it is cut across so many borders, and the fact that one of the latter sessions spoke to the need to start the food and nutrition education mainstreaming in the educational system. So not an option, but every child learns some basics of food and nutrition, because eventually it all comes back to that.
Well, thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today. Thank you for supporting GIN and everything else that you've done. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Good.